And most lenders can work with scores starting around the mid 600s. So I like to tell my clients this: if you have scores, starting at 620 or higher, that is definitely a time to start talking with them. If you've been renting for a while, but something inside of you is starting to wonder, should I go ahead and buy my first home? Then this video is definitely for you. Maybe you've run the numbers. Maybe you've seen friends, coworkers, family members buying their first home. Or maybe you're just tired of honestly throwing that money away at rent every single month. But at the same time, you're a little unsure. You're thinking, is this really the right time? Am I financially ready to purchase a home? What if I make a mistake? And I get it. And I want you to know that a lot of people actually feel the exact same way. So today, I want to help you figure out if you're actually, more ready than you realize, even if you don't fully feel like it just yet. We're going to talk through both the emotional and the financial signs that tell me that a buyer is really ready to take that next step into home ownership. These are the same conversations that I have with my real life clients every day. And by the end of the video, I hope you feel clearer about your next steps. So let's get right into it. So let's start with the one that trips up a lot of my first time buyers, and that's the financial piece. A lot of people think that you have to wait until you have like 20% saved up for that down payment, or you have to wait until your credit is, totally perfect, or that you need to, make high six figures or something like that. But the truth is, you don't need a massive down payment to get into a home. There are loan programs available where you can pay as little as 3.5% down, and in some cases, no down payment at all. So if you are eligible for a VA loan or USDA financing, your down payment could literally be nothing. And as far as your credit goes, you don't have to be in the 800s to purchase a home. And most lenders can work with scores starting around the mid 600s. So I like to tell my clients this: if you have scores, starting at 620 or higher, that is definitely a time to start talking with the lender, just to kind of see where your scores lay, how that will affect you getting approved. They can look at your finances, look at your financials, and see whether now is a good time, for you to purchase a home, or if there are things that you need to do, such as work on your debt, pay down a little bit, boost your scores a little bit. They can provide you, well, not all lenders, but the lenders that I work with, I guess I should say, can provide you with a game plan to let you know exactly what we need to do to get you ready to purchase a home when it comes to your finances, as far as your credit and things like that goes. So if you've got a steady job, you pay your rent on time, and you have some money saved, then you're likely in a stronger position than you think. So, okay, let's talk about lifestyle. Sometimes the biggest indicator that you're ready to buy has nothing to do with money and everything to do with your lifestyle. So, are you getting married soon? Are you expecting a child? Are you starting a new career? Are you wanting a home with a home office or a backyard for your dog? Or in my case, my little Marley. These are all signs that your current living situation may not be serving you anymore. And that may mean that it's time to make a change. You don't have to wait until life is perfect or stable in every single way. Buying a home can be a part of creating that stability that you're craving. And by the way, if we have not met yet, my name is Lynette Selby, and I am a realtor right here in beautiful Greensboro, North Carolina. I work with a lot of first-time buyers and relocation clients, and I remember exactly what it felt like when I was buying my very first home. I was excited. I was overwhelmed, and I did not have a clue about where to start. And that's exactly why I'm here right now, to help make this journey a whole lot easier for you. So if you like to chat about your home buying goals, check the description box. I will leave a link to my calendar, and from there you can schedule a quick call with me for a day and time that works best for you. Keep going. So sign number 3 is that you're craving more stability and more control. So this one is a big one, especially if you've been renting for several years. So at a certain point, the freedom of renting starts to feel a little limiting. You get tired of those rent increases every year, not being able to paint a wall or customize your space, or even dealing with noisy neighbors or unexpected maintenance issues, or when there is something going on with the house, you or the apartment, or whatever, you have to wait for the landlord to fix it. You don't have the freedom to just call the plumber if there's a plumbing issue and say, "Hey, plumber, come here, fix my stuff now." You have to call the landlord. Then you're kind of at their mercy to when they are going to send somebody to come and make those repairs for you. But when you are, a homeowner, you're in control of that, and you don't have to kind of wait for them to do those things. You take care of things at your pace when you're ready. So that is something that, definitely think about. Another thing is not knowing if you're going to have to leave or move when your lease is up. When you buy a home, that gives you so much control over your environment. It gives you long-term stability and the ability to build equity in something that is truly yours. So if you're craving roots, consistency, and the ability to create a home that reflects you, that is a big sign that you are definitely ready for home ownership. So sign number 4 is that you're already thinking like a homeowner. So this one is a little more subtle, but it is very powerful. So hear me out. So if you're watching, YouTube videos like this one, if you're scrolling at night on Zillow, or you're talking to friends and family who've already purchased a home, then you're already mentally stepping into home ownership. That mindset shift is a major milestone. Even if your finances are still in need of a little work, the fact that you are researching things now means that you are getting really serious about this huge step forward. So what do you do with all of this? Well, if you are starting to realize, hey, I'm actually more ready than I thought, but, still don't know exactly what to do next. That is exactly why I created the 90-day first-time buyer blueprint. It is a downloadable guide that will walk you through the exact steps to go from renting to home ownership in as little as 90 days. So inside of the blueprint, I'm going to help you understand your finances, including boosting your credit score. Get prepped for the lender conversations. Start your home search with confidence. And I'm also going to help you avoid the common mistakes that I see a lot of first-time buyers make every day. And most importantly, this is super affordable. It is packed with value, and you can download it instantly. I will leave a link in the description box below this video so you can check it out. But listen, I know this can feel like a big leap, but I want you to know a few things. I want you to know that buying your first home doesn't have to be overwhelming. You do not need to have it all figured out right now. You just need to have a plan and for someone to guide you. And that's exactly what I'm here to do. So if this video has helped you at all, I need you to do me a couple favors. One, if you could like the video, hit subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. I release videos just like this a couple times a week. So if you are interested in first-time buyer content, or, you may be a first-time buyer that is relocating to the area, that's the type of content that you will find on this channel. So are you thinking about buying your very first home this year? What's holding you back? I would love to hear from you guys, and, love to hear about your journey. So leave me a comment. Let me know, if you're buying a home this year, where you are in the process. Like I said, I love to hear from you, and I respond to each and every comment. But remember that you've got this, and when you're ready, I am definitely right here to help. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.